I have been blessed beyond my worth as far as the high points I've had in my career. So that to choose one would be a disservice to the others.
Hey everybody, I'm Mike Avila with Sci-Fi Wire, and today I'm sitting down with comics legend George Perez. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for pronouncing my name right, too. I appreciate it.
How much fun was it working with Marv on New Teen Titans, which is such a massive success, a book that got many people hooked on comics, probably brought back a lot of readers to the DC fold because it was, I believe it was their biggest selling book of the 80s. Talk about that book and the fact that decades later the Titans are still as popular as ever.
When I first did the Titans, I had no real intentions of I didn't want to do the Titans at that point. I was asked by Marv Wolfman, who he had come up with Len Wein. They were talking about doing a New Teen Titans book, and at that point, I wanted to do the Justice League because that was DC's version of Marvel's Avengers. I got to draw all these different characters that I grew up with. But they had a regular artist on the JLA. I said, well, if you guarantee me or at least promise me a one-issue shot at the Justice League, I'll start this Teen Titans book. I didn't expect the book to last 6 issues. And the Titans ended up being a phenomenal success. According to some historians, it saved DC Comics because at that point they didn't have a book that was selling anywhere close to Marvel titles. And the Titans were standing toe-to-toe with Marvel's top book, The X-Men. It was a phenomenal success. I had a great time.
There's a Titans TV series coming out later this year. It's going to be on DC's streaming service. One, aside from a creative and financial standpoint, because you'll obviously get royalties on that, how would you like to see a Titans TV show handled?
Well, I would like to obviously be as close to the spirit of the comic as possible. But one thing I have learned is to be rather, sanguine and accepting about it, is the fact that there are different creators there. They have different ideas. They might have different goals. And also, this is the 2000 teens, and the characters were created in the 1980s. And so there are going to be different points of views and different slants, and the world at large is different. So one of the things I have learned is not to have too much preconception or even too many hopes regarding how they interpret and let them do what they want. When people, if they don't like the changes that were made, oh my God, they ruined the comic. I said, no, the comic still exists. It's still there. And in a business where they will rewrite Dickens, or they will rewrite Shakespeare in order to produce a movie that they want, why should we think that comics are sacrosanct, or our ideas are sacrosanct, that they aren't going to make changes? So I said, that's fine. Hey, if it was good enough for Melville, it's good enough for me. As long as they can make it successful and that it stands well on its own.